Okay, schematically, this is the enzyme. Yeah. So you have acetylcholine, and acetylcholinesterase will actually act on the. You have the serine, yeah, on the acidic side, and you also have the anionic side that binds to the nitrogen, the positively charged nitrogen. So these are the two important sites. Yeah. Glutamate will act on the triad, yeah, on the side, but it's usually not seen in this schematic diagram. Okay. Then on the hydrolysis of acetylcholine, it will actually form acetic acid and choline. Choline will be taken back into the presynaptic nerve, yeah, and the presynaptic nerve, yeah, that one end, and therefore will be recycled into a new acetylcholine. Now, you have seen this before, yeah? This is when, as I mentioned earlier, this amino acid triad, yeah? Alright, the catalytic triad. Let's go into the first stage of acetylcholine. So let's go into step by step the key events in the acetylcholine hydrolysis. As a first step, you see here, alright, serine is a nucleophile having the OH group. The lone pair on the oxygen here will act as a nucleophile. Okay, so this will act as a nucleophile attacking the acetylcholine on this end. Alright, and what happens next is that it will start to form a bond with this intermediate, and in here histidine is important because histidine will act as in this case as a basic catalyst, collecting or abstracting the proton here, yeah, leaving with this intermediate. Alright. Later you see as well, histidine plays an important role because it can actually serve as both acidic and basic catalyst depending on the stage in the hydrolysis of acetylcholine. Now let's move on to the next one. So as you see that now they have this alkoxy, yeah? And as you know that organic molecule doesn't like any charge. It likes to remain neutral. Any organic compound, whether in a body or whether outside the body, yeah, in a lab, in a beaker, yeah, they like to remain neutral. So whether if they are positively charged or they are negatively charged, they like to return or reassume the neutral position. So in this case, what happens is that on this stage, yeah, the histidine will act as a acidic catalyst, donating the proton here to this intermediate. All right, so that now it will neutralize itself, neutralize the charge on itself, and then what happens is that this will now form a good leaving group. This is an alcohol. So again, the charge on this particular intermediate will be neutralized in a sense, yeah. It will reform a carbonyl, and then that will leave as an alcohol, an ROH, yeah. As the carbonyl group reform, a water will enter. All right. In this case, the water, what if it will do? It will actually form. It will then act as a nucleophile. The lone pair on the oxygen of water will actually attack the carbonyl, open up again the carbonyl. All right, and then what happens is that here, the histidine amino acid will then act as a basic catalyst, right? Abstracting the proton away, and then now the positive charge can then be neutralized again to form here, in this case, like a acetic acid intermediate, right? Acetate, yeah? Intermediate, still conjugate because it's still conjugated to a serine here. Okay, and now in the next stage, you see again, as I like to mention, this is a recurring pattern, yeah, that the charge on a organic molecule will be then neutralized, will be then taken into the molecule, and that, if you see, this is similar to an alcohol. So that bond is cleaved to form back the serine, and that acetic acid will be released from the whole catalytic triad, and that is how acetylcholine is hydrolyzed. You'll see later how can we design natural products or natural product inspired compounds to be a better anticholinesterase agent.